Well, people in Sioux Falls who are facing eviction have a new place to turn to for help to stay in their homes. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Lauren Solich looks at how the program is building a bridge between property managers and tenants.
Sioux Falls Thrive's Housing Action Team has found that each year more than 1,000 kids become homeless during the school year. And one of the organization's missions is to lower that number.
It's a devastating experience. When you're a child, you have absolutely no control over these adult things. And to lose your home is really traumatic.
A big factor in this crisis is evictions. That's why Thrive developed a new program that put in place a housing retention specialist at East River Legal Services.
We were seeing a lot of issues with communication breakdown between landlord-tenant. The landlord-tenant relationship, I think, was the biggest issue, and so we were trying to figure out a way to kind of have somebody intervene and try to salvage relationships that maybe were going south.
THOMPSON is that new liaison for those landlord and tenant relationships. In the first year of this program, she has helped 20 families.
And 9 families were able to resolve their housing issues and stay home.
She helps tenants and property managers find other resources available to them so they don't have to reach the point of eviction.
And so there is a big need in the community for housing resources. It's just not about the money or the financial assistance. It's about being a support for these families, be there for them, guide them in the process, and emotionally or social support.
A lot of people who are living on marginal incomes don't understand that there are other resources for their families out there. So when you have a housing retention specialist, that person can find the child care resources or the food resources or even transportation in some cases to really give a boost to that family and make it possible for them to sustain their tenancy.
Now, resolving those issues is important because evictions can have a lasting impact, one that can be on a person's record for 5 years.
So it will make more difficult for a family to get into another place if they have an eviction in their record. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's going to make it harder.
And try to resolve it so that we don't end up with, the landlord doesn't end up with a large eviction bill, lots of back rent, those kinds of things. And the tenant preserves their tenancy and they don't end up with an eviction on their record and owing lots of money. So it's really a win-win-win for tenant, landlord, and community.
Sioux Falls Thrive was able to start this program at East River Legal Services thanks to a grant from the Bush Foundation for $200,000. That money is set to fund the program for 2 years.
Well, I hope in a few years there's more housing retention specialists and more properties, or maybe have all the affordable housing enroll into the program. Because like I said, sometimes it's about the financial assistance, but sometimes families have other needs that can definitely threat their housing situation, and by having someone that can guide them and be a support in the process can definitely make the difference.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Lauren Solich.
And property managers can apply to be in the program by visiting the East River Legal Services website. Then the tenants of those enrolled property managers can seek assistance. At this time, the program is focused on affordable housing options for lower income families.